Hi, today I'm going to do a tutorial for doing some fun zebra prints. I'm actually experimenting with some metallics here. What I've done is I've already stamped one nail over gold with Konad black polish. I'm going to show you today the stamping on the silver, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like in reverse, stamping with silver or silver here and then gold here. So get ready for some fun. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to be using Bundle Monster, plate number 16. Here's the zebra print right here. I guess for my base colors, I should start off by telling you that. First, I have a base coat underneath all of them, my Maybelline Express finish. And then the gold nails that I have are the China Glaze, and this is, the color is called Midnight Kiss. The silver is Sally Hansen Extreme Wear. I just got this one. It's just as pretty, I think, as the China Glaze Gold. So it's got kind of, they have this sort of foil almost looking finish, and it's really cool. This one is called Celeb City. There's the name. It's a little blurry, but you get the idea. Then for the black nails that I did, I just actually only have one coat of this L'Oreal Jet Set in black box because it dries nice and fast, which of course I love. So let's get started on some of the stamping. I'm going to start with doing the metallic on the black nails, and I haven't actually done this yet, so you're experimenting along with me. I'm going to start with the China Glaze in gold, and here's how we do it. We just take the gold and we plop it down onto the image. And actually, I'm not exactly sure. It looks sort of thin when you put it on here, but we'll see how it stamps. I may or may not like it, so we'll see together. Take our scraper, scrape it off. Then we're going to pick up the image with our stamp. You can't really see a whole lot of it on here because it's pretty light. But we're going to stamp this now onto my finger. We'll do the press and roll. And there you can see the gold onto the black. I actually think it turns out better if you start with the gold. Here we can compare these two nails. Starting with gold and stamping with black is going to look much nicer. So I guess that was worth a shot. And if you don't have a Konad black, you're almost better off starting out with the black polish with the stamped in gold. And it's also not as bold either. So if you're, nervous about it looking a little too flashy, this is a little bit more of a subtle look for you. And so since we're in between here, I'm going to clean off my plate. When you go to change colors, definitely clean your plate first so you don't end up picking up some of the wrong color. Now I'm going to show you how it looks when we stamp in black. And black is a little bit messier to stamp with, which is why I wanted to try the material. You know what? Before we do the black, let me do the silver. We're going to go with the silver and stamp on my black nail and see if the silver shows up any better than the gold did. It's worth a shot, and if it doesn't turn out, then I've saved you some time. Take our scraper, scrape off the excess, pick up the image with the stamp, and then we're going to stamp it onto my pinky with the press and roll. Ta-da! I don't know, that turned out okay too. It looks almost the same as the gold. It's actually a little bit hard to tell the difference between gold and silver when you stamp on black. So if you're looking for some variety, you won't get a lot if you're stamping over black. But I guess I can see, it's hard to tell on the camera, but you can tell a little bit more in person that it looks a little bit different. Okay. So there's those, and now we're going to stamp in black on the my silver nail. Sorry, I sound a little strange today. I'm having a hard time. I think my brain is a little fried. maybe I'm smelling too much nail polish remover. Okay, now we're going to stamp in black. Here's the Konad black. I'm going to stamp that onto my silver nail. Same steps as always. Polish. I'm going to actually try to make the layer a little bit thinner because some of this tends to get a little gloppy. I'm going to scrape off excess. I'm not going to press real hard because this seems to be glopping a lot with this particular pattern. It looks like a big blob, but it's not as bad as it looks on the camera. Okay, and now I'm going to press and roll onto my nail. I'm going to go backwards from this side so I can see better. Press and roll. Ta-da! Okay. Definitely a bolder image. I kind of am liking that better. When you're stamping in black, this is when you want to have some acetone, the pure acetone, which you can't see in the camera. Let me see. Woo-hoo. There you go. You want to use the acetone because the black will smear all over your fingers and it's really hard to clean off. So I'm going to use my pure acetone, and you can see, though it does look like it's going to blob a little bit, it cleans off. This is much, much cleaner. So I have cleaned up a little bit around my nail, and there you can see the comparisons. It's not a gigantic difference, but it depends on which polishes you have and which look you're going for if you want it a little bit bolder. But you can definitely see the difference between the gold and the silver on here. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to redo these two nails, and I'm going to do my other hand. See the difference? Look at how it transforms from solid colors to this beautiful zebra print. So I am going to go ahead, I'm going to do these nails, I'm going to fix these and make them back to my silver and gold base, and then I'll show you a picture at the end to show you how it turned out. But that's it. And then of course you're going to put your top coat on as always. I'm going to use my Sèche Vite, which I love, and that's going to be it, and then we'll be ready for anything. All right, well, thanks for watching. I will be coming up with more ideas and sharing them with you, so subscribe or say that you like it or whatever. If you're happy, I'm happy. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Okay, here is the finished product. I went ahead and did all my nails. Woo. And here's the finish. I've got the top coat on it and everything. Nice and bold and fun. I wanted to tell you one more thing too. As I was doing this and re-experimenting, you know how when I showed you earlier how it was all like blobbed onto the end of the stamper? What I ended up doing is on another couple of nails, what I did is I stamped it with the big end of the double-ended stamper, and believe it or not, when I actually went to pick up the image, it came up much cleaner. It looked very less blobbed on there. So I would say if you're going to stamp a full nail image and you notice it is getting blobby, try this side. I actually use the smaller side usually because my nails are smaller, but this worked out much, much better. So that's one little extra tip I can send you off with today. Anyway, here it is. I hope you like it. Bye.